Hello and welcome. My name is Michelle Wolfe, and you are listening to the Move Forward podcast. Each week, we will be talking about living life to the fullest and making the intentional choice to move past trauma. I'm a registered massage therapist, a whole food lover with farm roots. It's important to slow down, take time for healing, and to incorporate proper nourishment through fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, and mindset. During this journey, I'll be speaking openly about my personal experiences with cancer, loss of a loved one, wellness, and infectious optimism. Plus, you'll get to hear interviews with many truly inspirational and informative guests. We'll tackle each challenge with courage and care. Thank you for joining us on a mission to move forward in body, mind, and soul. Now let's begin. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me again here on my podcast. Earlier this week, I shared my very first podcast, and it was all about my life story, my journey growing up, and where it has led me to now. So if you didn't get a chance to hear that, please be sure to check it out. I will definitely put a link to that in the show notes. So going forward, my plan for this podcast is to release 2 a week. One is going to be an interview with someone amazing, of course, while they share their journey and life experiences with the rest of us. And the other will be more like a quickie. So maybe like a 10 to 15 minute blast of information, inspiration, and motivation from yours truly, myself. So for today, I thought that we could look back at the last episode that I shared. We kind of touched on a bit about choices and how we all have choices on how to live this wonderful thing we call life. Now, when we have a death or a failure, it can often put up a roadblock in the path that we maybe thought that we were going towards. And it is up to us to recognize what we need to make that choice to get up and to move forward when it doesn't seem so possible. So sometimes we can get comfortable in the sadness or loneliness or the failure. It's the strangest thing, but for some reason, it can be more comfortable to stay in that same rut rather than stepping outside the box and moving forwards to new, better things. I always say what I need are often the things that scare me the most. For instance, recording this podcast. I have known that I wanted to share my information with all of you for well over 6 months now. And yet here we are 6 months later, and I've only recorded this is only my second podcast. It's absolutely ludicrous because now that I'm doing this, it feels absolutely amazing. And I am sure I could have no one listen to this, or maybe I would have haters say that it's completely terrible and get lots of bad reviews. But finally, I just made that choice to say, screw it. I am moving forward and I'm making the podcast. So let's think about what we truly want. If we want to move forward or meet new friends, maybe find a new job, let's make the choice to make a few small steps outside of our comfort zone and go for it. Allow yourself to be scared, and who knows, perhaps it will lead you to happiness. In fact, I know it will definitely be better than staying in that rut that you might be in right now. To all of you out there listening, thinking that you want to make a change, maybe it's to lose weight, perhaps you want to start dating or try a new dance class, perhaps you've been really sad and lonely and you want to stop crying every day. Each of these things have steps that could lead you to getting what you want. So let's make those steps today. Let's choose happiness and let's make the choice to start. Maybe call a friend, do a workout video online, or go to the gym, whatever it is that you need, let's just do it. So I personally told my followers on Instagram that I wanted to start a podcast. I asked them to share with anybody else that they knew that they thought that I should interview, and then it began. I started getting people messaging me to be on my podcast. Then I bought a mic to record the interviews, and now here we are. Now, I can't say that it happened overnight, but what I can say is that I am making small steps to make it happen. I am making the choice to move forward, to do something that's been calling my name, and I will choose to continue to make this happen. No one else can do it for me and for us, for all of you. It is up to us to make the decision to live the life we truly desire. I'm going to end on that note, and I would love to hear from all of you. If you've been procrastinating, or maybe you're just stuck in that rut, tell me about it. Tell all of us about your struggles. And perhaps even you could share some of your steps that you're going to take to move forward. If you share it in the comments down below, then you've put it out there to the world. And maybe that might even give you a little bit more incentive to actually continue with your goals. I know by me sharing with my followers on Instagram, it definitely gave me more incentive to have to actually move forward and do something about this dream and this desire that I have. So again, I want to thank all of you for listening. And if you could ever be so kind to share this with your friends, or maybe somebody that you think that it could help, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Also, if you could give us a 5 stars so that more people can find this episode like yourselves. I think that we can all agree that it's nice to have a little reminder every once in a while to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone. And until next time, please don't forget to move your body. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me and the Move Forward podcast. I am extremely grateful to each of you. If you have enjoyed this podcast, please take a moment to share this episode with someone you think would benefit. Also, if you could please leave an honest review by going to iTunes and leaving your thoughts and questions. Let us know what you would like to hear more of so we can continue to inspire and share with the world. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am forever grateful for this community that we are building and the individuals we are helping. Until next time, we hope you continue to move forward by choosing to move your body, your mind, and your soul. Thanks, guys.